Hello, loves. Welcome to my 7/7 portal reading. I know that it might be the 8th for some people, but I felt still called to share this reading. And this energy is July energy, and it will be going and carrying on into the next few weeks, etc. as well. So, hope you enjoy and welcome to this reading. Welcome, everyone. So we are now going to do a reading for the 7/7 portal. I'm actually going to be using my tarot cards today as well. So this is very interesting. My new tarot deck. Got that all set up already. I got these new cards. So I'll be doing these as well. Some spiritual answers, questions as well for this 7/7 portal. I know I'm pretty late to this. Pretty late. I wanted to do this sooner today, but didn't find the time to get started. So we are now starting. Very exciting. Alright, well, I was just gonna say we're gonna start with the tarot. But the Knight of these three all fell out. Okay, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, that's very interesting here. Now these cards have not been properly shuffled at all. I just thought it was interesting that the Knight of Wands is there. So that's very interesting. We're gonna keep that in mind. We're gonna keep those in mind. We're gonna start with the tarot. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, at least we're getting a good shuffle. Oh, look, the Hermit. That's so cute. These are just really weird cards. I've never had cards like in the shape of this before. Okay, this is really bad shuffling. Guys, this is awful. While I shuffle, we're gonna ask our first question, which is, what soul level lesson or awakening is rising for the collective? Okay, that was slightly better shuffle. We don't talk about it, guys. What soul level lesson or awakening is rising for the collective? What soul level? Okay. Awakening or lesson rising for the collective. I mean, I think we already got our answer. Oh, there's that one. Oh, Knight of Wands. Oh. Okay, we're leaving that there. That's good, because I usually like when it falls 3 times. That's very interesting. We have Knight of Wands. We have Ace of Pentacles. And this card that went flying over here is the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. I'm going to interpret these separately because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I gotta do my research. But I think that's really cool. So there's our answer for that. Alright. So what I'm seeing, what I'm understanding here, is that my intuition is correct for what the Wands and the Pentacles are. So what I'm seeing here is the collective is awakening to a deeper truth about self-sufficiency and inner worth. That would be like the Nine of Pentacles there. There's a strong call to recognize not only what you've built, but that you deserve it. This reading is reminding us that confidence and trust in our own path is part of the portal's gift. The Knight of Wands brings fire to the journey, as you can see, urging bold action and creative passion and forward motion. This is the soul saying, stop waiting, the moment is now. And with the Ace of Pentacles, the universe is placing a seed in our hands. This is an opportunity, a tangible one, and it has to be planted and nurtured. It must be planted and nurtured. The awakening here is that the spiritual and physical are aligning, which is very fascinating because I was about to do like spiritual reading with the tarot, and then the cartomancy would be the physical. So that's very interesting. Alright guys, so I'm a believer that everything happens for a reason. And you can choose if you believe that or not, or you believe a scenario happens for a reason or not. In all honesty, I did not process that Ace of Pentacles was reversed at all. When I flipped it, I generally thought it was just like that. I totally missed that. So let's go and look at the Ace of Pentacles right now. So the Ace of Pentacles usually represents a missed opportunity, self-doubt, a deep fear around investing in your future. So with that being said, the Nine of Pentacles is showing that you have resources, and the reversed Ace suggests the collective might not be recognizing their own worth or potential. So you might not be recognizing your own worth or potential. And the Knight of Wands brings that action, as we talked about earlier. But when paired with the reversed Ace, it can suggest impatience, burnout, or impulsively pushing forward without grounding. So the reversal says the opportunity is there, but you might not fully trust you're worthy of it. So this creates a friction. Your inner fire, the Knight, and your potential Ace aren't yet aligned. Ooh. The Nine of Pentacles says you should be feeling self-assured, but the reversed Ace whispers to you, am I really ready? So that is definitely a lot different compared to what we were talking about earlier. So it's your choice what you want to choose. What do you want to claim? What do you feel is connecting with you? Because there's two choices here in this reading. And in reality, when I physically flipped the card upright, I changed the energy of the reading. That moment was like, it became an act of conscious realignment, in my opinion. I claimed that path, and I subconsciously did it, even though I consciously flipped it upright. I genuinely thought that it was already flipped upright for some reason. I was just moving it into place. So really, that last part of that reading was the inner fire of the Knight is aligned with the self-worth of Nine of Pentacles and the opportunity, which was the Ace upright. So now that they are meeting, it's because I chose it subconsciously. It's like I subconsciously knew that was correct. So for me, I claim that part of the reading, because if I hadn't have recorded this video, I would have never have seen that it was not originally upright. But it's your choice if you want to take this other part of the reversed Ace of Pentacles, part of your reading. It's your choice. So I hope take whatever resonates with you. And I think that's a blessing that we got 2 parts of this reading. One last thing that I wanted to mention was I thought it was very interesting as well, just thinking of it, that the reversed ace is hesitation, doubt, and energetic blocks, right? The upright ace is grounded beginnings, readiness, and trust in the manifestation. Okay? And so that flip itself equals, embodying the soul lesson of this portal, which was release the fear, step in, and align. So that was really cool as well. Hello, lovely people. My other phone got too hot, so we are shifting to this phone now. Alright, so your inner fire, the Knight, and your material potential, the Ace, are meeting, and which makes sense because it's if you claim your value, the Nine of Pentacles, which is funny because this one flew, but these ones are meeting. So that's what I'm getting here. So again, the awakening is your spiritual and physical are aligning, and your inner fire, the Knight, and your material potential, the Ace, are meeting if you claim your value. So that's pretty neat there. I was going to ask another question. So let's keep these together right up here. My bad, guys, sorry. I'm like literally sitting in like such a weird position. Oh my goodness. Are we getting all of these? Okay. That was a lot. Alright. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put this upright because personally when it falls on that side like that, I don't believe it's upside down. So we have the Tower, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. I might have needed to shuffle this better. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. I kind of forget which ones fell first. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Okay, That's a lot of info there. Do all these cards relate to this question? Alright, I guess so. The collective is being guided through a soul level breakdown. The tower shakes loose everything built on false foundations. So, whether internal or external, something is crumbling because it was never meant to last. The mindset needed here is willing to surrender rather than fear-based resistance. Just let it fall. The Six of Pentacles reminds us to stay in balance, give and receive with awareness. Don't overextend to fix what's broken. Instead, seek. Oh, what's that word? I have it in my head spelled out, but I can never pronounce it correctly. It's reciprocal? Reciprocal? Is that how you pronounce that? Anyways, that type of energy. This is a time to realign with true generosity and not obligation. Five of Cups shows emotional grief, regret, longing. But what guides us forward is choosing to turn toward what remains instead of staring at what's gone. Healing is found in perspective, I guess you could say. The reversed King of Pentacles warns against clinging to control, status, or outdated forms of success. The lesson here is your worth isn't measured by what you own or control. Your worth isn't measured by what you own or control, but how you show up in grounded truth. Let go of false stability. And then Eight of Cups confirms that path forward. That path forward is walk away from what no longer nourishes your soul. This isn't abandonment, it's evolution. Choose depth and choose truth, even if it's uncertain. So really the summary here is this is a beautiful fall, actually. I call them falls if they fall. And this is a beautiful section because the energy is to carry us through this portal. Like, it's bold, it's clear, it's emotionally raw. Let what is unstable fall and stop chasing what no longer gives back. Grief is needed. Like, grieve if you need it, but don't stay behind and walk forward with your heart, not your ego. So you're not meant to rebuild the old, you're meant to build something real. This is a really beautiful part. I'm very excited for this. I'm just gonna put these all together up in this corner here. I really love these cards. These are so beautiful. I don't know who the artist is. I don't even know who owns these cards, actually, because it's say on the box. We're gonna shift ahead and we're gonna pull our oracle cards. So this is one of my favorite oracle decks, Palm Club. It's by Palm Club, but they're so cute. They're a little paper They have images, so I try not to look at them because I know what they are. And they have, it's just like very basic stuff. So we're going to move forward with our oracle questions, and we're going to ask for a deeper reflection. So what deeper reflection is needed to move through this portal with awareness? Shine some clarity on this reading. The 7-7 portal. What more do we need to know? What is the reflection for this portal with awareness? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I hate when that happens. Okay. So, this is interesting. So what I saw that was originally going to fall out was the spider. So we have the ocean, we have the spider. There's a lot going on here, but we don't need this many reflections. So I am going to just look at these. River, you know, it's ever flowing, it's ever moving. You know, the moon, it's emotional, it's wise, you know, wisdom. You know, think of your own meanings too as well. Like, this is what this is for. The mushroom, I think immediately psychedelics, but we're not going to get into that. I think, well, it's interesting how they live. You know, they live in harsh conditions, I think, in my personal opinion. The sunrise, it's the beginning of something beautiful. I think it's a beautiful beginning, actually. It could be a beautiful beginning. I usually don't do those type of things with these cards, but when I don't want to read all the questions, I will include those. Just little perspectives. Next card that fell out was the ivy. So here we have the ocean, the spider, and the ivy. You can do exactly what I did for those other cards and think of your own, like, opinion. You know, what do you associate these cards, these symbols, spider, ivy, the ocean, like, what do you think? You can take a moment to think of that. I'm not going to get into it too much, but the ocean is vast, and there's unlimited potential down there, in my personal opinion. It's so vast. The spider, that's a tricky one, because I just keep thinking of Spider-Man and spider bites. But no, they're weavers, they are creators. Again, I'm not going to dwell too much on them, but the ivy really reminds me as well of growth. Oh man, they grow. They really do. So, again, not dwelling too much on them. We're going to go straight to the questions. So the first question, or questions for your oracle reflection, is the ocean. So we have, are you feeling deep in thought about something? Do you need help navigating to shore or home? Are you wanting to discover new horizons? Have a sense of being lost or adrift? Is your tide on the way in or out? Again, these are for you to reflect on. You are the one with the answers. The ivy. Ooh, oh my gosh. You know what's very funny? I just realized. Because they all fold out. Oh, that is really neat. That's actually really neat. They're all on the top of these pages. That's really cool, actually. That's number 1 right there. What does number 1 symbolize for you guys? Next is the spider. Are you free of doubts, or are you trapped in a web? Do you consider yourself the hunter or the hunted? Have you spun a strong life path for yourself? Are you weaving your dreams into reality? Can you turn fear into positivity? The ivy. Do you have poisonous influences surrounding you? Could you be closing in on your crowning moment? Have you covered as much ground as possible? How can you climb high above the rest? Do you need to drive out bad feelings? It's a bad feeling, but you get the point. Alright, so let's do the last little bit. And we are doing the lovely dice. I'm very excited for those. I think what we're going to do is usually I like grabbing them, plopping them down, seeing which one's furthest, and then reading that one. But I think we're just going to immediately grab the D12. Is this the D12? Yes, it is. Ooh, look at that. Can you see that? Oh, that's gorgeous. Ooh, I've never seen. Ooh, okay, that one in that angle. Where did it go? I would have read it because it just fell out, but I decided against that because I kind of rolled it around a little bit. So, here, this is the Fate Timeline dice. Just some more clarity on this reading. Oh, 4. Interesting. So we have 4. Okay. So D12 is spiritual cycles and deep lessons, as well as fate. 4 is learning to hold space and stillness. So that's just an extra little question or guidance for you guys. We are now going to move inside to finish up this reading. Thank you for staying. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you've taken something with you that resonates with you from this reading. I hope you all have a blessed July, and stay tuned for more readings and cartomancy readings as well. I mostly do cartomancy, so expect a lot of those, and July seems like a lovely month, so I'm very excited for more to come. Please like and subscribe if any of this resonated with you, so you can stay tuned